You have to be able to wake up. You got a lot of people that will say be woke, but you're still sleepwalking. Okay? The idea about awareness, the idea about God's authority is that when you acknowledge what he can do in your life, then you are given certain privileges as a believer. You are given certain things that God will be able to give you as tools. When you sharpen your tools, then you can be able to do more. But you can't chop down a tree with a dull axe. You gotta sharpen it a little bit. You gotta fashion it. You gotta be able to work it. You gotta go through those nights alone. You gotta go through those nights where you don't know how you're gonna get home. You gotta put yourself in an uncomfortable position. Whether you are 8 or you are 80, if you are here today, you still have a job to do. As youth, we are warriors. We are here to fight the battles for the world. But as elders, your job is to counsel. Who are you counseling today? What love are you pouring into the youth? What love are you pouring into your grandchildren, your nieces, your nephews, your sons and your daughters? You got to be able to understand that you cannot go home every day and think to yourself, you just got to maintain. It's not about maintaining. It's about elevating. When you elevate your life, then you can see life at a new level. But you have to be able to realize that when you're down at the bottom and you're just maintaining, you're just getting by, your mind is on survival. But God has created you to thrive, not just survive. And when you are placed on your higher level, then you can see looking down. You can see what's really going on. You can see what you have to do. Because you have to understand the evolution of the church is changing. The sermons of your granddaddy's past may not work today. You have to be able to retool yourself in order to be able to reach the masses. If you want to be a disciple in 2019, you have to act like a disciple in 2019. Not in 1970, not in 1980. You have to be able to be here today. Your presence is a gift. Sit in the present, not the past. We have to build from the past, to learn from our experiences. But your present is the gift today you have to give to people. The future is what we're trying to invest in. The community is what we're trying to invest in. But you have to use the messages today. You have to figure out, how can I reach this person at work? How can I reach this neighbor next door? How can I reach the coworker? How can I be able to reach that brother that's been out of church? How can I reach that young lady that be out in the bars? How can I reach them? What can I say to them to be able to make them think, to make them question about the possibilities of life, about the possibilities of Jesus? What can I tell them to be able to bring them back home? You have to be able to tell them that there was a man that came and saved you. There was a man that died for you. There was a man that hung on the tree for you. There was a man that went on the Via de la Rosa for you. There was a man that was on the cross with 2 robbers. There was a man that fled for you. There was a man that prayed for you. Because the man that I'm talking about is the man that saved you, it 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 saved us. Because that man, 19 years ago, thought about you and thought about me and thought about us as imperfect humans. He sacrificed everything to be able to give to us. He gave it all for you. So what you can do is give it all to him. Take the stand. Take the stand today. Allow yourself to move past the heartache. Allow yourself to move past the trauma. You must take your stand right now. When you take your stand today, then you can be able to see life anew. Then you can be able to see what it is. You can see what's available to you. And when you take your stand as the apostles did, then you could be able to see and confront the enemy. Because when the enemy sees you, he shouldn't see a lamb. He should see a lion. He should see the Lion of Judah. He should see the prophet in you. He should see the testimony and not the test. Because when the enemy sees you, they'll try to destroy you. He will try to put you down. He will try to put you in a place of fear. But you want to show that enemy, I got somebody that you don't have. I have authority that you ain't got. I have a God that was so good, he put it in the book. He told the devil what he was going to do, and he did anyway.